Neon lights flicker, engines roar, bottles break against the floor. Whiskey spills, fire ignites, rebels tearing up the night. Guitar screaming, smoky haze, freedom roaring with the blaze. Whiskey burn revival, lighting up the night. Ride hard, ride wild, chasing southern skies. Flames dancing every eye, outlaw spirits never die. Slide guitar cuts, drums collide, chains rattle with the pride. Voices rising fierce and loud, rebels owning every crowd. Whiskey burn revival, lighting up the night. Ride hard, ride wild, chasing southern skies. Flames dancing every eye, outlaw spirits never die. Slide guitar blazing far and wide, drums pounding in the tide. Guitars roar, rebels ride. Flames burn deep within our souls, whiskey's heat beyond control. Ride hard, claim our goals. Whiskey burn revival, voices loud and free. Ride wild, ride fast, forever free. Guitars blazing, shadows fall. Whiskey burn revival conquers all. Engines fade with dawning day, whiskey rides on through the gray. Revival never fades away. Thunder rolls on broken steel, fierce hearts pounding wounds to heal. Last of the wild ride through dust, breaking chains and chasing lust. Leather grips, engines scream, southern rebels living the dream. Ride hard or die free, flames burning endlessly. Guitars blaze, engines roar, rebels tearing down the door. Slide guitar cut sharp and loud, drums pounding beneath the crowd. Voices rise with fierce demand, rebels roaming this land. Ride hard or die free, flames burning endlessly. Guitars blaze, engines roar, rebels tearing down the door. Guitar howling fierce and wild, drums crashing with rebel style. Guitar screaming outlaw's child. Ride the lightning, break the chain, rebel souls that won't be tamed. Freedom's fire in the vein. Ride hard or die free, voices crave liberty. Guitars blaze, engines roar, legends evermore. The engines fade in morning light, rebels vanish from the night. Ride hard or die free, fight the fight. Fight the fight. Brakes up on broken roads, engines scream, chaos explodes. Reckless ride through desert storms, wild hearts breaking all the norms. Chains clinking, dusty haze, outlaw soul set fire ablaze. Dust bowl reckless, wild and free, racing on the back road spree. Ride hard through blazing skies, rebellion burning in our eyes. Slide guitar howling fierce, drums pounding, the rebels pierce. Guitars tearing through the night, rebels born for fight or flight. Dust bowl reckless, wild and free, racing on the back road spree. Ride hard through blazing skies, rebellion burning in our eyes. Slide guitar blazing sharp and pure, drums pounding like the cure. Guitar screaming, wild and sure. Reckless hearts will never die. Freedom rides beyond the sky. Ride fast, live high. Dust bowl reckless voices roar, layer sound and outlaw core. Ride hard through blazing skies, rebel fire never dies. Guitars fade in evening's glow, engines hum, the wild winds blow. Dust bowl, riders go. Bottles clinking, engines roar, highball highways, rebel war. Havoc rides a moonlit road, whiskey blazing, heavy load. Chains rattling, fists held tight, roaring through the reckless night. Highball highway havoc, burning wild and free. Guitar scream, drums collide, no one rides like the outlaw breed. Slide guitar cuts through neon haze, drums thundering, outlaw blaze. Voices rise with fiery dance, rebels living, no second chance. Highball highway havoc, burning wild and free. Guitar scream, drums collide, no one rides like the outlaw breed. Slide guitar screaming wild and sharp, drums pounding the rebels' heart. Guitars ripping every part. Havoc runs where freedom thrills, highball thunder breaks the hills. Ride hard, no time to chill. Highball highway havoc, layered voices loud and tragic. Guitar screaming, blistering spree. Outlaw riders chase the free. Engines fade with morning's glow, guitars wail a final solo. Havoc rides where wild winds blow. their hearts ablaze, riding fast through neon haze, chain shatter, breaking limb. 20,000 outlaw hymn, outlaw anthem, roar it loud, rebels standing tall and proud, ride hard till the morning light, no surrender in the fight. Slide guitar screaming wild, drums pounding reckless child, guitar slice like sharpened knives, outlaw souls living lives, outlaw anthem, roar it loud, rebels standing tall and proud, ride hard till the morning light, no surrender in the fight. Guitar, ripping fire, drums crashing in desire, guitar scream with raw empire. Rise again and take the stand, outlaw fire across the land, ride hard, heart in hand. Strong, late war cries move along, ride hard till the morning light, rebel fire burns bright. Engines fading, dawn breaks clear, outlaw spirits always near, anthem riding through the year. On cracked steel, hearts beating the outlaw deal. Last rebels ride the desert wind, chains rattling, no time to bend. Freedom's flag stains the night, raise it high, ready to fight. Ride hard or die free, burn side by side with destiny. Guitar scream, engines roar with a wild the world can't ignore. Leather grips the throttle tight, southern pride ignites the fight. Dust and fire in our veins, riding fast, breaking chains. Ride hard or die free, burn side by side with destiny. Guitar scream, engines roar with a wild the world can't ignore. Slide guitar howling wild alone, drums pounding fierce and strong, every riff a battle song. Outlaws born with flame and grit, riding hard, never quit. Freedom's fire in every bit. Ride hard or die free, together we claim victory. Guitar scream, guitar scream, last rebels forevermore. Fade out with vengeance cry, legends never truly die. Ride hard or die free. guts of a ghost town crawl. Moon like a bullet, not ready to brawl. Had a fifth in my boot, demons in tow, and a woman's name I don't dare know. The gas ran black, the signs all light. Every mile I lose, I gain my pride. She kissed like the end left smoke on my face. Now I chase her ghost in this godless place. Steel and spit, that's my creed. Love's just pain with a slower bleed. I got hell in high gear, whiskey in veins, a heart full of thunder, and rust in my chains. Every bar's a sermon, every mile's a sin, and I ain't slowing down just to lose again. Ain't no brake lights, baby, just wind and flame. Fight blues with a bottle of rage, ink on my arms and blood on the page. Met a girl with a scar where a halo fell. She danced like sin and smelled like hell. We stole a bike from a dead man's porch, lit our smokes from a highway torch. But the road don't love, and neither did she. Just another ghost I carry with me. I got hell in high gear, scars for a man, a trail of bad choices, and a loaded strap. The jukebox wails, the moon stays red, and the only thing faithful is the road ahead. Can't pray it away, I was born to burn. She said, "You wanna die out there?" I said, "That's fine, long as I die moving."
Ain't no mercy in this rebel
Thunder rolls on broken steel. Fierce hearts pounding, wounds to heal. Last of the wild, right through dust, breaking chains and chasing lust. Leather grips, engines scream. Southern rebels living the dream. Ride hard or die free. Flames burning endlessly, guitars blaze. Engines roar, rebels tearing down the door. Slide guitar cut sharp and loud. Drums pounding beneath the crowd. Voices rise with fierce demand. Rebels roam in this land. Ride hard or die free. Flames burning endlessly, guitars blaze. Engines roar, rebels tearing down the door. Slide guitar howling fierce and wild. Drums crashing with rebel style. Guitar screaming outlaw's child. Ride the lightning, break the chain. Rebel souls that won't be tamed. Freedom's fire in the veins. Ride hard or die free. Crave liberty, guitars blaze. Engines roar, outlaw legends evermore. Engines fade in morning light. Rebels vanish from the night. Ride hard or die free. Fight the fight. Fight the fight. Thunder crashes on asphalt veins. Engines roar, breaking chains. Last of the rebels burning bright, riding hard into the night. Leather grips and steel souls, racing fast, never slow. Ride hard or die free. Southern fire blazing endlessly. Guitar screaming, drums ignite. Freedom rise into the night. Slide guitar, how sharp and wild. Drums pounding like a child. Sparks fly high, spirits free. Rebels chase eternity. Ride hard or die free. Southern fire blazing endlessly. Guitar screaming, drums ignite. Freedom rides into the night. Slide guitar ripping wild and free. Drums crashing relentlessly. Guitars burning unity. Ride the lightning, break the chain. Rebel hearts are unrestrained. Freedom's call, endless rain. Ride hard or die free. Voices roll, drums ignite, outlaw fire burning bright. Engines fade with morning light, riders vanish into night. Ride hard or die free. Fight the fight. They say the fire started near the well, but nobody's been close enough to check. Back in the hills where the map don't go, there's a church with blood on every road. Preacher man said God was near, but all I saw was smoke and fear. He preached loud with a pistol in hand, built a chapel out of bones and sand. Said the Lord was angry, the flood too slow, so he poured the gas and let it blow. That Sunday morning hit like war, boots on wood and locks on doors. The preacher, the well and the fire all burned down. In a funeral choir they sang a sin, but not a shame. And every damn soul left just the same. Smoke in the air, blood on the wire. The preacher, the well and the fire. That dust, last seen dancing in boots and rust. Sheriff said you ran from home, but the dogs found bone near a preacher's stone. Mama cried with a fist on the cross, said, Lord, if you're real, then count the lost. That night the sky turned black as tar, and the well lit up like a falling star. Ain't no storm like the one man makes, with a Bible in hand and a soul that breaks. The preacher, the well and the fire all burned down. In a funeral choir they sang of sin, but not of shame. And every damn soul left just the same. Smoke in the air, blood on the wire. The preacher, the well and the fire. Ghosts that know your name. Now the grass won't grow and the sky don't rain. Just smoke, just wind, just southern pain. Fire still haunt this place like a funeral lyre. They carved her name in the chapel wall, but no one left to hear the call. Dust on the grave, whiskey for choir. We all got burned by the fire. Some stories die, but this one smokes forever. lit the sky with smoke and steel. Dust don't lie and the pain is real. Last of the riders, patch still bleeds. Bury our sins with busted deeds. She walks a line with boots of flame. Tattooed truth, no fear, no shame. Bar still standing, floor still shakes. Every toast a vow, no hell can break. We send our prayers in smoke and sin. If we burn grinning. Smoke signals and shotguns in the sky. Beer-soaked howling till the day we die. Steel on bone, leather soles, ripping down roads the devil stole. This ain't church, this ain't peace. It's war in a bar with the flames unleashed. Raise your glass, raise some hell in smoke signals and shotgun shells. All lights flicker like end-time stars. Biker choir singing behind rusted balls. Blood in the gravel, fire in our throat. She poured the last of the rye like a holy note. We ain't scared of what's to come. We've been dead since kingdom come. Whiskey gospel, bottle hymn. We go out loud, never going dim. They said we were sinners, but sinners make the best songs when the world goes quiet. And shotguns in the sky. Tell St. Peter not to even try. This is our heaven, this is our war. With beer-stained floors and a busted door. Ride till the wheels fall off the flames. We don't forget, we don't change names. End of the line, maybe as well. We drink and smoke. Only acoustic guitar and distant flame. If the world's watching, make sure they remember our sound. Chill. You wanna chill? Too late. I walk in like a wrecking reverse. Smile so slick it ought to come with a curse. Barstool throne, boots on the rail. I toast like a king and I tip like I bail. Every eye's on the heat I bring. Trouble's my anthem and fun's my thing. They say slow down, I say for what? This fuse was lit before I even got up. I'm a good time grenade. Pull the pin. Party starts when I walk in. No rules, no breaks, just flame. Burning bright, forgetting names. Raise your glass and look for shade. I'm a one-man good time grenade. She said you
like a punchline joke. I said, baby, I explode, not so. Band playing fast, lights gone wild, bartender sweating, crowds gone wild. Don't need a plan, don't need a cause. I just want bass that breaks the laws. Every night's a new mistake, so let's make it big enough to shake. I'm a good time grenade. Boom, baby, don't ask why. Just join the crazy. No rules, no breaks. Just flame loud like sin and twice the shame. Stand back, I don't behave. I'm your favorite good time grenade. Who's in trouble? Me. Who's still smiling? Me. Who's too loud? Still me. Who's done yet? Not me. Good time grenade, light me up. Bar's too quiet, let's corrupt. No rules, no breaks, just flame. Start the fight, then change your name. Laugh loud, love wrong, misbehave. I'm forever your good time grenade. And I got more where that came from.
You left your coat on the passenger side. Still smell like smoke and a hint of pride. Sky was crying and the gear stuck slow. Now I ride alone, and you'll never know. You say the road don't love, it only takes. And I swore I'd fix every one of your breaks. But time ain't rubber, it don't stretch thin. So I lost you somewhere I'd already been. Now there's tire tracks on heaven where you might have gone. I chased angels and mirrors, but they all moved on. This rig's still rolling, but my heart's on flat. Every mile I drive, I wish you'd come back. Tire tracks on heaven, paved in regret. I ain't forgot, I just ain't turned back yet. You used to hum while the sunset burned. Now it's silence and ash at every turn. The seat's still warm, the ghosts still rise. Sometimes I swear I feel your hand on mine. Tire tracks on heaven, straight through the blue. But I ain't sure if I'm driving from or to you. The Lord don't answer on CB channels, so I just keep talking to dashboard panels. If love was a highway, you were my sign. Now it's just detours and exit lines.
fight.
Chains fall with thunderous sound. In 2025, we stand our ground. Outlaw anthem, roar it loud. Voices wild, fierce and proud. Ride free, break every chain. Rebel hearts will always reign. Slide guitar screaming high, drums pounding under sky. Guitar slicing, ruthless and wild. Freedom's cry from every child. Outlaw anthem, roar it loud. Voices wild, fierce and proud. Ride free, break every chain. Rebel hearts will always reign. Slide guitar blazing through the fire. Drums crashing with desire. Guitar scream the outlaw choir. Rise again, make it known. Outlaw spirit claimed and sown. Ride hard, fight alone. Outlaw anthem, roar it loud. Laying voices, break the cloud. Ride free, break every chain. Rebel fire, forever flame. Guitars fade with dawn's first light. Engines hum into the night. Outlaw anthem burning bright. Blaze flares beneath crimson skies. Engines roar where freedom lies. Barrage are pounding through wet dirt roads. Roaring engines rebel your codes. Chains clank as spirits rise. Outlaw fire fills the skies. Back road blaze, none stand still. Riders ride with iron will. Ride hard, flames burn the night. Wild hearts in fearless fight. Slide guitar cut sharp and clear. Thunder pounds in rebel cheer. Dust clouds curl beneath steel heels. Freedom rise with broken seals. Back road blaze, none stand still. Riders ride with iron will. Ride hard, flames burn the night. Wild hearts in fearless fight. Like a tall wheels, a frantic call. Drums crash like the midnight brawl. Guitar scream beyond the wall. Burn the bridges, stir the smoke. Freedom rides with thunder spoke. No regrets, only spoke. Back road blaze, none stand still. Voices roar with rebel thrill. Ride hard, flames burn the night. never fails. Thunder crashes on asphalt veins, engines roar, breaking chains. Last of the rebels burning bright, riding hard into the night. Leather grips and steel soles, racing fast, never slow. Ride hard or die free, southern fire blazing endlessly. Guitar screaming, drums ignite, freedom rides into the night. Slide guitar, house sharp and wild, drums pounding like a child. Sparks fly high, spirits free, rebels chase eternity. Ride hard or die free, southern fire blazing endlessly. Guitar screaming, drums ignite, freedom rides into the night. Slide guitar ripping wild and free, drums crashing relentlessly. Guitars burn in unity. Ride the lightning, break the chain. Rebel hearts are unrestrained. Freedom's call, endless rain. Ride hard or die free, voices roar in harmony. Guitar screaming, drums ignite, outlaw fire burning bright. Engines fade with morning light, riders vanish into night. Ride hard or die free, fight the fight. Dust swirls in the wake of chains, burning trails through outlaw veins. Steel fists grip the rusted bars, renegades racing past red stars. A gravel rain storm the street, thunder rolls beneath wild feet. Ride fast, ride hard in the rage. Kings of chaos fill the stage. Neon flickers in whiskey pools, shattered nights and back road duels. Slide cuts scorch across the sky, restless shadows never die. Gravel rain storm the street, thunder rolls beneath wild feet. Ride fast, ride hard in the rage. Kings of chaos fill the stage. Slide guitar wails a scorching cry,
Drums beat fierce like battle sigh. Guitars rip the southern sky. Iron burns in clenched fists. Rebellion rides in smoky mist. No retreat and rebel twist. Gravel rage storm the street. Voices roar and fierce repeat. Ride fast, ride hard through roaring flame. Outlaw pride will stake its claim. Glow, engines hum where wild winds blow. Gravel rain forever flows. Strikes under neon glare. Engines growl with rebel dare. Iron hearts beneath leather skin. Ripping chains, no surrender within. Thunder pounds from broken drums. Freedom sings when decision comes. Ironclad rebellion rise tonight. Guitars blazing fiery light. Ride hard, never look back. Rebels leading the outsider pack. Slide guitar, cut savage tone. Pounding drums shake the bones. Wild spirits blaze as one. Outlaw sons beneath the sun. Ironclad rebellion rides tonight. Guitars blazing fiery light. Ride hard, never look back. Rebels leading the outsider pack. Slide guitars screaming wild and free. Drums crashing relentlessly. Gun chain decree. Riding through the storm and fire. Iron wheels that won't expire. Freedom's voice, our one desire. Ironclad rebellion rise tonight. Laying voices break the night. Ride hard, defy the call. Rebels standing proud and tall. Engines fade on distant trails. Guitars with the outlaw tales. Ironclad rebellion prevails. Yeah. They burned it all, but I still got the road. Boots in the dust, blood on my hands. Bars just bones and empty cans. Smoke still rising off the patch I wore, but I ain't laying down, not yet, not so. Oh, got no crew, just echoes now, but I still ride, I just don't bow. I talk to ghosts, drink with pain, and chase the wind like it still got a name. You can burn my bike, break my name, but you can't put out a rider's flame. Ashes still taste like freedom, even when there's nothing left to bleed from. The fire took my home, took my kin, but I still got the road and that old sin. You can bury me deep, high on a hill, but I'll be smiling
job, but they still ride in my rearview glass. Every mile, every rumble and laugh. But you can't ride without feeling the flame. Yeah, she still tastes like freedom. And that's all I need to believe in. You burn what you can, but some of us were made of fire.
Steel wings cut the black, thunder fueling a roofless track. Steel raven spreads across cracked pavement skies. Talons dig deep where the outlaw lies. Wheels spin wild, ripping through the fold. Fearless and fierce in twilight cold. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens fly. Shadows crack open and shatter the night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Chasing the echoes till the morning sun. Echoes hammer like iron fists, roaring through chains and broken twists. Gravel bites and sparks ignite. The raven's call fuels restless fight. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens fly. Shadows crack open and shatter the night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Chasing the echoes till the morning sun. Slide guitar burns a fierce lament. Drums slam hard in discontent. Guitar roars slice the air. Chaos bleeding everywhere. Wings pierce the dust-tide hold. Spirit forged in silver cold. Unbroken run, untamed and bold. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens flight. Harmony house through the bleeding night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Defy the silence on the run. Guitars wail as ravens fade. Engines hum the price they paid. The restless ride, never betrayed.
12 years gone, still they speak my name. Like a prayer, like a threat, like a curse wrapped in flame. Rusk County, don't forget, it buries slow. I tried to build a life, but the past won't let me go. Used to run with the men who shoot first, dig fast. Broke every bone in the law's cold grasp. But I walked out clean, or so I thought, till I got that call, and the silence it brought. Now he's missing, and they say it's on me. Said the boy looked too much like me to leave free. So I'm taking the last ride out of Rusk County, where the sins are stacked and the soul knows bounty. Ain't no forgiveness where the vultures prey, just a name in the wind and a price to pay. I buried my gun, but the dirt won't keep. Now the past comes knocking while the devil don't sleep. Pull the tarp off that old 69 Dodge, still smells like sweat, blood, and sabotage. Got one photo in the glove box torn, me and him before the whiskey, before the storm. He's not a boy now, he's walking my line. Same scars, same eyes, same twisted spine. If they laid a hand on him out of spite, then God help them all, 'cause I won't wait for night. The badge don't scare me, never did. I made peace with ghosts, and I've raised a kid. Taking the last ride out of Rusk County, with a prayer for blood and a grip that's mounted. This town took more than it had to right. Now I'm coming home to set bones right. I gave them time, I gave them space. Now I'm taking back my father's faith. He's mine by fire, by every broken vow and barbed wire. And if they think I won't burn it all down, they forgot who I was when I ran this town. This is the last ride out of Rusk County. One man left with truth and bounty. Ain't redemption, it's reckoning time, with a name in the mud and a warning sign. I buried my gun.
Screeching guitar slicing through the velvet dark. Studs pounding like thunder in the hollow. Chrome flares flicker down the blacktop maze. Engines growl as rebels chase the crimson blaze. Neon signs flick, whiskey spills on concrete palms. Fists clenched tight, the soundtrack fuels along. Razor wide nights keep raising hell. Grit snapping loud like a rebel's yell. Ride cut sharp through the southern storm. Thunder's calling with a bloodshot bomb. Chains rattle loose, echo down the steel spine. Pedal to the fury, chasing outlaws by design. Leather grips tight on throttle. Eyes pierce the haze. In the grit and grind, freedom carves its ways. Razor wide nights keep raising hell. Grit snapping loud like a rebel's yell. Ride cut sharp through the southern storm. Thunder's calling with a bloodshot bomb. Slide guitar ripping fire. Drum slamming the rebel heartbeat. Riffs carving air like barbs in the night. Wild and relentless. Bloodlines tangled in wiry bars. Roaring engines write the songs of scars. No turning back from the razor's bite. Razor wire nights keep raising hell. Fierce harmonies blazes outcast well. Ride cut sharp through the southern storm. Freedom burns while battles won. Guitar fades like a fading war cry. Engine roars retreat into the dawn. Neon sparks flicker till the next rat spawn. Gasoline spilling on roaring streets. Fuel for the fire that never sleeps. Rebel fuel ignites the flame. Roaring loud without shame. Chains rattling, tires burn. Outlaw lessons we all learn. Rebel fuel, driving wild. Blowing free and running wild. Guitar screaming, engines roar. Freedom burning to the core. Leather glistens with sweat and scars. Speeding past the midnight star. Slide guitar blazes like fire's breath. Riding hard till the edge of death. Rebel fuel, driving wild. Blowing free and running round. Guitar screaming, engines roar. Freedom burning to the core. Slide guitar cutting sharp as steel. Drums pounding with iron zeal. Guitars ripping, outlaw feel. Fueled by rage and endless drive. Rebels born to ride and thrive. Freedom's flame. Rebel fuel, driving wild. Layer voices, fierce and style. Guitar screaming, engines roar. Outlaw fire forevermore. Engines hum beneath the stars. Rebel drive never departs. Rebel fuel in every heart.
Flashing boots hit the floor. She's laughing hard, tossing bills out the door. Got my 38 warm in the glove box sweat, and a sheriff's voice screaming in the CB net. We tore through Dallas like a ghost on fire, fuel line humming like a funeral choir. She kissed me quick, said drive, don't blink. So I lit a smoke and said we'll never sink. No review, guilt, no brake light, shame. We ain't slowing down, just changing lanes. Outlaws never break, we just burn in beer with whiskey on the breath and a middle finger to the end. We live like thunder, we die full speed. No heaven waits for a stolen creed. Outlaws never break, we just shift and sin. If the law wants blood, they'll never win. Rest stop fire in a motel lie. Tie still warm, adrenaline high. She said we'll make it out, one last score. But deep down we knew we were made for war. 10 states behind and a trail of smoke. Every red light's a bad joke. Radio calling out our names, but legends don't stop, they just feed the flames. They can chase, but they'll never catch. We're written in the rubber that tore the Outlaws never break, we just scream through gears, leaving dust flames and broken mirrors. We bleed on steel, not courtroom floors. Ain't no cuffs that fit our war. Outlaws never break, we ain't built that way. We ride for love, for sin, for grace. She leaned in close and said, this life don't last, but hell, it sure as hell beats our past. So when they catch us, let